AD has approved KC-1400 Collective. Everybody want to hear me say that? This is what it's all about. They're around. They are supporting. The money is going directly to our student athletes. They're signing deals. They have contracts. Let's do it. I mean, without this collective, we won't be successful. We won't be able to sustain our student athletes. I mean, 1400 Collective have done a really, really good job of keeping a lot of our athletes here. You know, if you saw them sign a lot of our athletes, but we got to do our part. So I know after today, we're going to click that 1400 Collective. We're going to give one of those tiers, and we're going to make sure that we give to this collective so we continue to give to our student athletes and support them and give them what I need. And
Jackson State has a collective full throttle. They have a collective full throttle. And I mean, like, so they, you know, we won the national championship in 2023, and we were slowly but surely trying to get our collective going. Jackson State won it this past year. Their collective is full throttle. Like, it is full throttle. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose anybody.
We are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football and attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen. State said one story, my brand tells another. This is Jackson State. This is family. This is the KC-1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team. Support our NIL Collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. VI love, go Tigers.
What's up, everybody? Happy hump day. What's up, TD? How you doing, man?
Boss man, what it do?
See, you got your red on, man. We didn't even plan this.
Hey man, it's going Coach WC Gordon Classic Week, man.
That's true, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It definitely is. Hopefully everybody got their red on. I mean, you don't have to have it on today. You can have it on Saturday though. But
red go good with my skin tone.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
I hear you, man. It's a red out. Man, it's we seeing red right now. You know what I mean? Oh boy, what a day, man. Interesting day, man. In the real world. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening right now, man. Won't get into any of that political stuff, but it's
I just saw that, man.
Yeah. It's a hey man. It's real out here, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. But nevertheless, man, it's Wednesday. Bro, it's gonna be straight to the point tonight, man. No fluff. We're getting right into it. And when we done, we're gonna get out your way. That's what it's gonna do. Yeah, man. Brother Cube, how you doing? Dub, how you doing? Boom. Ms. Zach Wright, I see y'all, man. Brother Freddie, good deal. Hey, man, listen, again, we'll jump right into it. Our foundation, Friends with KC-1400 Inc., is our foundation. If we start a campaign, man. I just kicked that bad baby off today. Want won't really get into that tonight, but I kind of dropped it in the chat. Just some things we looking at how to fund our foundation so we can do more things, man. But if you'd like to donate, you can go to Givelify, and there'll be another. You can PayPal, Zelle, all that good stuff, man, to support the movement. But nevertheless, we want to shout out our channel sponsors, man. Canon, Toyota of Vicksburg. Listen, if you're in the market for a new or used certified pre-owned vehicle, and you're in the Vicksburg market, looking for a Toyota, you're looking for a Honda, you can head over to Vicksburg, Canon Toyota of Vicksburg. Go see Clay, go see Billy, 601-835-6100. And if you are in the Jackson area, go see Will and his team over at Canon Nissan of Jackson, right? Nobody beats a Canon deal. Tell them that KC-1400 sent you, man, and they're going to get you guys taken care of, right? We appreciate them for being great channel sponsors, as well as Auto Masters. Looking for a specific used vehicle, hey, man, give them a shout, 601-927-7794. They find what you're looking for. Last but not least, Health is Wealth. Hill, Mississippi, with great partners. Call them at 601-329-5751. Schedule an appointment, or you can visit them at their office, 338 Oak Street, Jackson, Mississippi, 39203. And their slogan is very, very unforgettable. You can't spell health without heal, man. So give a shout out to Chris and his team over there. And we appreciate them, man. We appreciate them. You guys know we're back on the road again. Heading to the 9,000 subscriber mark, man. We're going to get there as close as we can, but you got to let them know. Tell a friend, and tell another friend. And we over here. Look, man, look at we even match it. It's a red out, man. I like it out, baby. We in here. I see it. We on the road. Red road to 9,000. That's right.
Hot.
It's gonna be hot Saturday too, by the way.
It's gonna be hot.
Man.
It ain't be that bad.
It'll be
that bad, KC.
Gonna be hot as camel piss on Saturday.
Oh. That's from the desert, man.
That's why I said that.
Oh, okay.
Last time I checked, it said 93, 94 kickoff. Woof, man. All right. We'll get into it.
Hey, man, you ever you ever thought about the sponsors and the advertisers and promoters? What's up, Tiger Nation? How y'all doing? I don't think I spoke. Everybody, much love, man. Glad y'all here. Good to see you. Yeah. So, kid, you ever thought about the sponsors and the promoter that you do on this show? You ever thought about the different ones? You ever put that together?
What you mean, thought about them?
So, it's kind of funny to me. So, you can purchase brown alcohol, right? The Greenwood whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Friday,
yeah.
Till Friday, you'll be able to purchase the vodka.
Yep.
Right? Cahead vodka. Then you can go to Canon Nissan or Nissan on the Hill or Auto Master, buy you a car.
Yep.
And you got to be responsive. If not, you'll be at Hill, Mississippi.
Try to put it together. We don't. Well, we definitely the idea of it is this. The beauty of the partnership, we start off with the vehicle first.
Okay.
You get the vehicle, then you go pick up what you need.
Okay.
And then you go home.
Right.
And you live a great life.
Okay.
And you just call Hill, Mississippi to get your annual checkup so you can maintain your good life. We ain't drinking that day. We ain't drinking and driving. Don't do that.
No, we don't drink and drive, man.
Don't drink and drive. We drink at the house. But nevertheless, though, I say this right here. We got another partnership coming down the pipe. If you can't make it home, you can just stop over there and get you a good night's rest. I'll just leave it right there. We're waiting until it's finalized. I will say this, though. Speaking of a partnership, I don't have it in front of us right now, but since you went there, because that is going to be our next thing. You know, we'll get into that. we partner with Iron Horse Grill, man. Got something pretty cool coming down the pipe where we were able to shout out to Andy, manager over at Iron Horse Grill, for accepting the idea, TD, starting this week, man. Really rolling it out next week. We will do a KC-1400 and Iron Horse Grill offensive and defensive player of the week.
Love it.
And what whoever is awarded that particular player of the week award from this platform, they'll get a free meal at Iron Horse Grill starting next week for all home games going forward.
So you said an offense and a defensive player of the week.
Yeah.
And how are they chosen?
They choose everybody how they perform. So we get to decide. We'll do a poll. We'll put a few players out there, and the platform will decide. So you guys we'll talk about it on Saturday morning. We'll have the edits up. We'll on Saturday morning. I definitely have that edit in front of you guys, and then after the game, when I do my reaction, I will drop the name on the platform. So if you guys are on the channel, you see the community. I also put it out there on Twitter and social media, and the way that'll be, that they'll be treated to that, that we'll just make sure we cross all our T's and dot all our I's on that. That comes in the form of gift card, however we need to do it, but that'll be part of that. We'll check the boxes on that. I just got to make sure everything is good to go. How about that?
And if they have golden fish at that particular night, then TD would be your guest.
Yeah, I always got golden fish, man. You can go, but that particular night is you can go to Iron Horse Grill tonight and get you some golden fish. Well, go tomorrow rather. You're on the screen right now, but I'm putting it out there because that is something we will do. We will acknowledge and it'll be for home games only. Away games we can do it, but it won't come with any partnership with Iron Horse Grill. Something that we're working towards is going to be able to secure that. We just got to make sure from a standpoint of that meal to make sure that we're not out of compliance. That's the only thing. I just got to make sure we're good in that regard. But that is the idea. That's something that won't be allowed, and we'll do something a little different. Nevertheless, it may even come in the form of a, you know how the SWAC have like players of the week, or they send the awards. They could do that. And that particular award may come in the form of, I don't know. We working, man. We working.
You said they send the award for SWAC Player of the Week?
Well, I mean, they have stats. A lot of different platforms do different things, man. Like the gentleman that come by the Team of the Week. There's all types of ways to do it, man. It could come in different ways. It could be just as simple as just presenting something to her. I just have to make sure we're good in that regard. That's the only thing. So it's not finalized, but what is final is we will be doing an offensive and defensive. May even do a special teams. We might have to do offensive, defense, special teams. We might have to do all three of them. Yeah, we'll do all three levels of the game, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned on that. We'll be more specific on Saturday when we do the kickoff preview show. Hey, listen, real quick, we'll jump into these couple of preliminaries, then we're going to jump into this event on Friday, and then we're going to talk some football. Don't forget, guys, the men's and women's basketball is on sale. Go JSUtigers.com/tickets. Grab those tickets, man. Grab those tickets. They are on sale. If you're following the themes of soccer and volleyball, they give you a breakdown of the schedule, kind of what their themes are going to look like. So starting September the 17th, you got Youth Sports Night versus South Carolina State. It is a whiteout if you're going to attend the Jack State home soccer game. On October the 3rd, you got Greek Night, Student Org Night, Student Organization Day versus Texas Southern. That's a blue out. Prairie View Church and Community Day. That's a whiteout on the 5th. October 17th, Mississippi Valley Faculty Staff Appreciation, blue out. October 19th versus Alcorn Friends Family and Community Day, whiteout. That's October 19th. And then last one on the list, October 31st versus Southern. You got Kicks, Tricks, and Treats Senior Day. That is a blue out. So go to GoJSUtigers.com, social media to save that clip, or you can just pause it, screenshot it, whatever you need to know some specific dates for home games. As far as volleyball, there's a whiteout versus Alabama State, Friends, Family, and Community Day on the 10th. On the 12th, you got Alabama A&M. Blue out, Church and Community Day. On the 15th, you got Mississippi Valley. That's Dig Pink Faculty Staff Appreciation Day. That's a pink out. Blue out versus Alcorn Youth Volleyball Night. That's October 26th. 27th, you got Southern Greek Night, Student Organization Night. Bethune-Cookman on the 14th. Salute to Service, Battle of the Classes, Blue out. And then FAMU, you got Senior Day, Alumni Day. That's a whiteout, November 16th. So shout out to our soccer team, Coach Ted Bagaitis. Shout out to our volleyball team, Coach Marcus Herford, and the staff, all these ladies that are doing their thing on the soccer field as well as on the volleyball court. We got a good team, man. And we need, in order to really, we hope to sign some ambassadors this year, but we got to get more signups. We still picking signups for 2025. Listen, if you're in the chat and you haven't signed up to the collective, go pick a level, man. Grab a level. We need your support. We need you to carry that support over to 2026 because we're going to really get things rocking and rolling in October. Homecoming week is when we're going to kick off our 2026 sign-up drive, and we need that. We need your support. So we'll keep it moving. Listen, single game tickets. There's a heavy push, man, to get these single game tickets purchased. Got a big fear that, attendance probably ain't gonna be as favorable as we probably would want. I don't like that. I don't like the thought of that. So hopefully everybody come on out, man. Jack State versus Tuskegee. This WC Gordon Classic Saturday, which it was Saturday night, but it's Saturday, 2 p.m. kickoff. I ain't making no qualms about that, man. I love the vet at night, bro. I want to see some night game. I want them night games back. But we're gonna make it do what it do. 2 p.m. It's gonna be hydrate, man. Got to start hydrating now. But go JSUtigers.com/tickets. TD, I was traveling home. I met a young lady that worked for American Airlines.
Okay.
My goodness. I don't know. I forgot her name. I was getting on the plane and I had my JSU gear on. You know how I travel. She said, asked me what I do for JSU, told her, alumni support, told what we do. And she's like, man, I've never been to a Jack State game. And my mouth hit the floor. I was like, what? For real? It's like, you from, like, she's like, man, I've been here 11 years. I've never been to a JSU game. I was like, wow, over a decade. I was like, man, you missing out. She's like, yeah, I said, you need to go. I said, I tell you what, you want to go to a game?
What'd you tell her?
She said, yeah, I go to a game. She said, let me check my schedule. I got to see if I could. I said, I tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my contact. I said, you want to go to a game? Make sure I get you some tickets. So she hit me up and she sent me a text message. She said, hey, can you give me 2 tickets? I got a ticket for me and one of my friends. I said, no problem. So I know we got 2 tickets bought, and but this is what I got from that. Nothing like that. It's an older lady. Nothing inappropriate. So I don't want anybody to think that when I say change of contact, it was just more so along the lines of how there's a lot of people that's in the heart of Jackson. African-American young lady, lived here for over a decade, never been to a JSU game. You know what I'm saying? I know our team, the staff does a great job trying to get the word out and really try to market our butts off to make that happen, man. But we're gonna have 2 new folks in there. They're gonna be they still have to come to the game. It's gonna be hot, but we're gonna make it do what it do. I said, listen, I'll get you some tickets, ain't no problem. I do the same for my family. I don't know why they live there. They all JSU alums, so I don't get it. Everybody just kind of be in their own little world doing their own thing now. So we got a winner though, man, that we're proud of. We're still in the preseason, and I'm excited to see us get back on track this weekend in the win column and everybody get to feeling good.
Right.
Justin, that's a really good question, bro. I just think, man, I think we can have a whole show on this conversation right here, man. I think it's going to be a multitude of things. I think the decline of the population in the city of Jackson has a factor in it. The decline in birth rate and for like folks not having many kids they used to. It's a lot of young folk, but then you talk about just the family structure. A lot of instability. know what I'm saying? When you deal with socioeconomic factors, you start dealing with surviving folks just in survival mode. You know what I mean? It's a lot of young people that's just getting out of there, bro. Like we're dealing with a lot of things that is transpiring. A lot of folks that get on out of here and just, so if they don't move away, it's just disinterested, not really even into sports, because the youth sports is dried up in the city. We used to play basketball at the church. We used to play football outside. We used to play the game, and we were interested in actually watching the game. But the social skills have declined because of because of social media. Kids are stuck on their cell phones. Everybody do everything from themselves. You got kids now, TD, that would rather just stay home and be on their phone than to go outside and interact with people.
You got a lot of grown people like that.
Absolutely. So the human behavior has changed a lot. And then too, I'm gonna say something that might not be very popular. I think our generation has gotten very selfish. We don't pay. A lot of us don't go back and grab those behind us. We kind of like, I'm worried about me and mine right now. You know what I mean? But when you go back and look at us coming up, there were a lot of OGs that poured. I'm not saying this don't happen, but there were a lot of OGs that poured into the youth, that spent time with the youth. There were available means, big brother, big sister type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Uncle them will take you to the game. Like, it would be stuff like that. So shout out to the uncles and the aunts that grab the nieces and nephews, the sons and the daughters, and take them to the games.
And not only that, Ken,
like
they don't have options anymore. I mean, they have options now. A lot of parents, give kids options to go, not to go. And at one, like you said, when we was coming up, if you went to the game, I hear a lot of people say we all packed up in the van. We all did this. Not are you going? No, I'm not gonna go this week. Okay.
I hit my daughter up. I'm like, babe, you want to go to the game? She's like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's just like I ain't trying to drag her, put her in the car, and hold her hostage. You know what I'm saying? Then but here's what I will say. You know where there are a lot of people, and I'm just talking now. Listen, when we're gonna have this conversation, family. I don't want folks to take things the wrong way. If there is a decline in attendance, we have to look at everything. We have to assess the strategy. We have to assess the methodology, the approach, and we gotta go boots on the ground, bro. And I ain't talking about with the fans. I'm talking about grassroots. We got to get back into the community physically. Have some conversation with them churches, man. There's a lot of folks at church on Sunday, man. That's talking about, I mean that, like, seriously, like, you got to go where the folks are, and you might have to get creative. TD, I had an idea that hit my head, and I'm gonna just tell you this right here, man. I'm gonna just put this out there because this hit me. It hit my spirit today. And I was thinking about ticket sales and about what can we do what can we do to drive ticket sales higher? How can we get more season tickets sold, right? I got an idea, bro. It's going to be a costly one, but I think it'll pay off. People like stuff, bro. People like stuff. I want people to understand something. Had a couple people reach out to me trying to buy the KC-1400 collector t-shirt. That t-shirt is not for sale. You have to sign up to get that t-shirt, man. I don't care how much you offer me. You might as well just sign up if you know what I mean? Now, here's what I'm saying. Love Vaughn, that's my girl, man. But don't close your ears on this for now. This is just us talking. I just had an idea. I was thinking, just because being in the merch business, right? This is a lot, bro. This is a lot. The cost what it costs to produce merch, probably make a t-shirt $10 to $12, right? What if we did something like that? Every season ticket holder that come and grab a set of season ticket, they get a Jackson State t-shirt and a poster.
Well, I know they was giving out keychains in the poster.
I get it. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. What was the first game?
Hampton.
It was a stripe out.
Stripe out. Oh yeah. Well,
you know what would have made that stripe out hit?
if you gave everybody a shirt to sit in their section.
Now, here's what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying is, this is just an idea. Like I said, this is not a. This hit my thought process. I would, because the goal is to get big butts in the seat, right? So I was like, man, season ticket revenue is guaranteed revenue. You follow what I'm talking about? It's guaranteed revenue. It's a lot that the athletic department could do. Could you imagine if we sold 20,000 season tickets? I know they're 20,000 t-shirts, bro. Think about it. There's a lot of money coming in. You can get bulk. Think about it. You might have to attach that on. You can make up the difference in a little bit. You know what I mean? But you have to factor that in and factor in the fact that even if it was whatever, even if you married it with the cost of tickets. I don't know, man. It just was an idea that hit my head that said, you know what? What if that was the case? I think our people would be, folk gonna jump on. They want that t-shirt, man. Man, you know how hot Jack State merch is, bro? You don't have to have the t-shirts right then. Just create a mechanism where it allows them to order it. You follow what I'm saying? And that right there would be, I don't know, just a thought.
I mean, do they still sell the souvenir cups at the concession stands?
I don't know, bro. I ain't been to the concession stand in years, bro. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, I said that, but I hadn't seen one.
All I'm saying is that this is what I'm saying. As we are saying this, people are changing how they operate, bro. People are changing how they consume everything. The unemployment rate amongst our community is at an all-time high. Administration change. I know several people personally that have been affected by their careers have been ended, bro. I'm just being real. Like, so people aren't spending money like they used to. They're not, bro. They're just not gonna. Cost of groceries is higher. Cost of living is higher. So we're gonna have to be strategic. And I'm not saying that we aren't. We are very strategic at the ticket office. And I know it's met with frustration at times because it's so much work, energy, and effort that's being put into trying to drive it. And I'm gonna just be real. If that effort wasn't there, we probably wouldn't see the results that we've seen. You follow what I'm saying? But if you sit down and have a very real conversation, it's like, all right, we're gonna have to do something different in 26. I don't know what that is. I'm not in that room to have that conversation, but a thought hit me and the only reason the thought hit me is because of what we're doing, TD. We had someone that signed up as a digital that wanted a t-shirt. And I know he don't mind me using him as an example, but he was like, hey man, can I buy a t-shirt? I was like, no. You know why? Because if you just get a digital and the bronze members get a t-shirt for that level, if I sell you a t-shirt less than $250, you just circumvented. I just cheapened the whole membership system. You follow what I'm saying? No, those that have that t-shirt will be able to wear that t-shirt proudly because they've invested in this collective, man. You follow what I'm talking about? And I know folk may say it's basic, whatever the case may be, but you can't use the logo because we own the logo. You can't touch that. You know what I mean? So there is a value in that. It don't make no difference to roll something out if you're not going to obtain the integrity of your own program, right? So, but since I was doing that thought hit me because I know what it costs to make that t-shirt, something basic. And I also know it's a lot of t-shirts, right? And I know that's not something that they can take on. That's why I was like, it would be easier to kind of like partner with a company that could do that and let the company do the work. And they make their little, I don't know. It's just a thought, bro. But my question is, what can we do with an extra $20 that could drive more people to get out their rear ends and come buy season tickets as opposed to, because we're averaging a little over 6,000 every year. So how do we go from 6,000 to 10,000 to 15,000? That's all I'm saying. And it may not be a t-shirt, TD. It may not be. I'm not saying that I just said that's what popped up in my head because I was dealing with t-shirts. I was like, man, I wonder if we decided to go ahead and be aggressive with this thing. I think we could get over 10,000. And we say, look, we got 10,000 t-shirts. And the first 10,000 folk that come purchase a set of season ticket, they get a Jackson State t-shirt. Now I don't know. It's just a thought. It's just a thought.
So let me ask you this without going into some situations. We've been speaking on, I guess since 2023, we've been speaking on the game day experience at Texas State and the fans, being on the visitor side or whatever, or the home, I guess the whole stadium, however you want to look at it. We experienced that down at USM. So that could end up being, to me, I understand creating a hostile situation, but then you're dealing with a bunch of young people who's not very mature in situations, and now they're saying and doing anything, to the other team and their fans. So game day, creating game day situation like that with the student section and stuff like that. I mean, I think ours sit over by the band, right?
Yeah, I didn't know where you was going. I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So I mean, so he asked about, even students and stuff coming to the game,
I think students are coming.
Do you think
students are coming?
Do you think putting on the opposite side is a good idea?
I don't think they're gonna do it. The boom is a draw. The boom is a draw, man. We can't change our culture. Our culture is Sonic Boom of the South drives engagement. So you have to build that. You have to build around that. I think our fans might be a little bit more willing to adjust if from a maturation standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, we might have to yield that, bro. We had our time. You know what I mean? So if they give the student section to that area, I get we might want to sit over there, but we might have to just do a lot of different things. And all I can say is that one of the things that we have to do, TD, is understand that on this platform, we're going to have dialogue. I don't need anybody to listen to what we're having the dialogue about and think that we're isolating or highlighting anybody to tear them down and say they're not doing a good job. We understand the challenges that they're up against, bro. And it's a moving target. But let me say some things, bro. For whatever reason, I know we use the stay with me for a sec, because I'm not looking at the chat. Not that you're doing anything wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm not looking at the chat, y'all, because I know if I do, I'm gonna get sidetracked because they rolling over there. But here's what I'll say. I just think about the times when we used to go to the game, sitting in section 112, and the stuff that no matter how hot it was, no matter what the environment was, I had to be there, bro, because the atmosphere was just everything. Part of that was it was an evening game. You follow what I'm saying? I had enough time to get up. See, this is the thing that we have to also consider when we had that conversation. And I haven't had this conversation with AD as far as like with times. I know we have those topics, but let me say this though. I just remember the stuff we used to do prior to the game, TD. You know what I mean? We had the time to where we could do some things in the morning and we can mosey on down there. You know, we get the majority of the stuff we need to get done out the way, and then we head on over there, right? It's 6 o'clock kickoff. I just knew I had to start working my way toward the stadium by at least 2 or 3. You feel me? I get over there by 2 o'clock. I could tailgate for a couple of hours, and then the game later on, boom, boom, right? I also not a part of a fraternity. You remember the little spot where we have the tents now? Right there in the horseshoe.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love to see the fraternity guys jump down there, man, and do and stuff, man. It was just part of the atmosphere. So believe it or not, there was a lot of kids that would come to games because of that moment. You follow what I'm saying? Right. And then too, so you have those things. So you have to factor that type of stuff in, like the atmosphere of the game, the vibe of the game. And if you change it a little too much, you kind of cut at the fabric of what it is that makes the actual game special. You follow what I'm saying? And we have to accept the fact, in that big old stadium, bro, everybody is not there for football. It is a good time. Jackson is a party city. And and the football games used to be a party, bro. It was a big, good old time, and people would come to the games. Even that's how we had 30-some thousand people averaging games, and we were 3-8. That's how. because folks went to the game, had a good time. It ain't like, man, we gonna lose, but I'm gonna see my folks there. They put their fraternity stuff on. They jump over the rail and they
ride with the boom.
They align with the boom. That's what it was. The boom carried us for a while, but now the football is good, and we can't try to
age.
Listen, man, I'm gonna just be real. I do not want to see Jack State try to be like USM. I'm not saying you saying that. I don't want to try to mimic Mississippi State. I want us to do what we do. I want us to get back to doing what we do, and let us just do that. We want to do what we do great and love that. The problem is sometimes we lose our identity because we start trying to do all this other stuff, man. So
we all spoke on the Texas State experience. You know what I'm saying?
That's unique because that's just what it was. Like the student section USM was right there by the stands. Like, listen, bro, our community is not at the games like that. Like our community, TD, if you got a bunch of African American young kids over there yelling out a stuff like that, it's probably gonna lead to a bad energy, right?
Yeah,
because of just how that's managed,
right?
So at the end of the day, our kids love the boom. They want to go over there and let them do what they do. If that's what it is, that's what I'm saying. So, but I just, it's so many things, bro. It's so many things. It's so many factors, and I don't have a exact anything, you know. I just know that sometimes we ask fans to do a lot, and we got to also do as well. We got to make the adjustments as well. I know a lot of the fans have made, you know, that those that sit in the stands would tell you what they would like to see, and I would rather them speak on that. I'm not up there, so I'm not trying to sound. You know what we do. We on the field now from a media standpoint. So our experience of the game is very different than what it used to be. You know, so but I think we're gonna get it right. I think we got the right people and the right mindset. And some of the conversations I had, I think we're gonna get there. It's just a moving target, bro. It's a moving target.
I mean, it's just a digital age now, Ken. It's not only Jackson State. I mean, it's period. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A lot of, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on, and then you got to think
the world is so different now. TD.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
said, bro, we went through COVID, man, where the world shut down and people were isolated for a very long time. We weren't even around people. You know what I mean? Then we was wearing masks, we social distancing. So that affected some people, and some people didn't come back. Some people just like, I'm good with the big crowds now. I kind of enjoy being isolated. Now big crowds make me nervous again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a whole mixed bag of things.
It is.
It is. So I just think there has to be some very intentional marketing, which it is. That has to be a continued elevated level of intentional marketing. And we'll see what happens.
Ken, let me say this. I you know, I'm minded of you know, some just some things that Big John has said, you know, with him being able to, you know, go, you know, maybe purchase some food at the corner store, whatever the case may be. Yeah. I was using that example to say kids are much more mobile. I mean, they have access to more money and being able to move about now freely. Back then, you know, you'd be lucky to get, you know, enough money to go to, you know, the Crystals or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, they're able to do more. They're able to travel. They go visit their friends at other schools and different. It's just a different time.
Hey, this is another thing. It used to be a time where you could only listen to Hallelujah FM. Now all the Jack State games on TV.
That was it. The digital,
again, you said it in the digital age. And then if you like, bro, I want to be. Listen to me, man. We sat in home for a whole year. For the most part, a whole year, bro. And we got very comfortable, man. People started investing in their man caves, and people started investing in being comfortable at home. And now here we are. I can watch all the games on TV. I don't have to be uncomfortable. I don't have to deal with the traffic. I don't have to deal with the heat. I don't have to deal with none of this. I ain't gonna run out of water at home. I can just go get me some agua. And have, you know, a little commercial come up. I can go take it. I ain't got to fight with the red. So people have gotten into this comfortable space, bro, because the world is just so different now. So we just have to understand that we still in the business though. There's still good business now, and IAD has done a great job of striking partnerships, like with the Hope Credit Union partnership, which it was amazing because even though the attendance was what it was, we still made money. But we made money because of a partnership. It wasn't because of the actions or the activities of those that were coming to the game. We still got to come to the games. Here's what we do know, TD. There are 2 games that's left on the season for home games that we know. That Alabama State, both of them ASU games are going to be very well attended. Trust me. We're not worried about those. It's Saturday's game, and it's the Bethune-Cookman game that's going to be probably punted on, which is what I've said all the time. We griped about only having 4 home games. And then now we got 5. We're not really, for the most part.
Hey, I know you may not know the answer to this, but just for the sake of it, how is the television revenue making up for, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I don't have those numbers. I ain't even gonna try to answer because I don't know.
I mean, that's just a thought. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe so, TJ. I think homecoming gonna surprise you. I think I don't think we're gonna get 50K for either one of them. Right? We ain't. No, heck no. We're not gonna get 50K. I mean, now listen. I just don't. I don't. Alabama State for homecoming with the way they playing. That's a game you probably want to come see. You follow what I'm saying? And then Alcorn is the last game of the season. They said at TCU, we focus on making sure games were kid-friendly environment. Group tickets kept us full. Early games were hard to sell out due to heat. That is true. Heat is a factor, man. It just is. Global warming is a real thing. The world has gotten warmer, so we got to adjust to that. The cheer team could stand some improvement, and student section can be more involved. Yeah, I get that, but it's still when you find yourself having to base anything on the behaviors and depending on the behaviors of other people, good luck, man. You got to really appeal to people. Customer service is a top priority when you're dealing with the public. It's just that simple. So ticket prices were adjusted. So ticket prices definitely were adjusted. It actually went down this year. So ticket prices are just fine. We not. I don't think it's that. Said fundraise to be a luxury suite. Man, good boy. Look at here. All right, this would be great, but this is a 2040. We talk about that. I'm just saying, bro. But no, I got a lot of ideas. I'm just not gonna spend that much time talking about it because it's something that I've really been thinking about. Just off the top of the head, you know what I mean? Like, but we have to adjust. Jack State may not win the attendance award this year. We just may not, which is strange because we just won the Celebration Bowl. But I feel like in some instances with our fan base, we went all in last year. And TD, we exhaled. We was like, we finally won it. We're champions.
Man, I still don't think a lot of those numbers are accurate, especially even the first home game. But that's that.
Yeah. Well,
13. Nah. Okay.
11. Was it 13? 13 something?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So listen, get your season tickets, man. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I'm gonna grab 2 of them. We'll sponsor 2 for the 2 newbies. I get those and send over the QR codes, man. You don't think that's true? You don't think what's true? Here's how what I say works, bro. When I say what I'm saying, I'm not really looking for a whole lot of amens when it comes to that. I'm telling you that absolutely is the case, bro. In a lot of regards, there are some people that have kind of, and I'm saying it from my own. I can see it from my own vantage point. So what I'm actually referring to is a very real thing. It is a very real thing. It's hard to repeat. because some people, you can't maintain the same intensity and focus. The fanatics will, but the casuals won't, bro. I'm talking about some folks that are, that were all in, but they were mostly casuals. And then guess what? TD, we won, and it was like, all right. They probably will show back up in December, November, late November, if we got a chance to make a run at it. But right now, they just not really interested right now. So I speak very specifically about something that's very real in my network. So I don't think that's, so I probably not from your vantage point, but we'll see. I don't speak for everyone. I just think that a little bit of that is kind of permeated through all of that. Even our head coach even kind of said we can't get comfortable. But I know our fans are still coming. I'm not talking about masses as a whole, but there are some that might be a little comfortable. So when we're talking about the conversation, we're talking about everything that may encompass why there might be a decrease after winning the Natty. It's all factors: game times, opponents, administration change. People look, like I said, when I talk about people losing their jobs, it used to be just a general TD. It used to be a generic statement. But when that stuff started touching not just a few people, a lot of people, starts being affected by that particular thing, then it's like, oh, you know what? This ain't just a news headline. This is very real. And trust me, it has altered how they spend their money. Luckily, some of them had decent paying jobs and they had nice investments, or they had, they had nest eggs and they able to maintain right now, but they trying to figure things out right now. So anyway.
So do you have like a certain expectation or a certain vision? I mean, what's what with this whole thing with the
simplicity, bro? Very simple for me. When it was at its best, what did it look like? Go back to that. Because the people that really invest and spend the money into this thing are of age. We asked, Justin asked a question about the youth. Now we have to, what made Jackson State football so sexy is what we experienced, TD. It wasn't just your mom and daddy telling you to come to a game. It's what you felt and what you saw when you went. You follow what I'm saying? That had a part to play in it, bro. Man, it wasn't nothing like. I listen. That's just what it was. I don't go out like that no more, bro. The evenings on Saturday. I never understood people who went to football games and had enough energy to go out. I was drained when I left the game. My legs was hurting. My boy, you know what I'm saying? I was like, this is it for me. I get me some food and get me a shower and I get in the bed because I ain't got nothing left, bro. Especially if we lost. If we lost, I was done for. My evening was cooked. I didn't care where we was at. So I said the simplicity of the question is, now mind you, family, some of our issues is some of these other folks' best possible day. So we're talking about being the standard. You feel what I'm saying, TD? Some people will be happy to have average 20-some thousand fans. We're talking about being the standard and how do we get back to the level that we're used to, not what they used to, what we used to. Because we supposed to be in the 30s, bro. You follow what I'm saying? We're the 20s and teens. That ain't us. That ain't us. We 30 or better on the average. That's how we do JSU football, right? So when that started to change, you have to factor everything in. You have to. So, but my question is, to answer your question is, on top of all the things that the administration is doing to maintain and continue to drive revenue and continue to be profitable, which they are, and they're doing a great job of it. The simplicity of it is ask yourself, what did it look like when we was at our best, when it came to that, and then mimic that stuff, kind of reinvent that, building on tradition, blaze new trails, build on that tradition as we're blazing new trails of success for today and tomorrow, bro. That's the remedy, in my opinion. So we'll see. But we gotta get to the games though. Who scans the tickets, attendance count? I mean that what I do know is that right there, expect that to be much better on Saturday. Just that's the expectation. I'll just leave that at that. Trust me, these things are being addressed, man. I don't know. Call it out. If you see something like that, call it out while you're there. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we gonna get there, man. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. You gotta keep in mind everybody's experience is a little different. Does that answer your question, bro? I hope it does. I don't know.
You fine. I mean, I don't have any insights on it. I mean, because everything that the coaches said that they can do, they're doing in winning. They're winning. They're bringing in the players. They're doing what they said they're going to do on their end. There's marketing going on. I mean, like I said, I'm hoping that the television revenue is substantial for maybe lack of ticket sales or people not attending. So
social media minded people see posts things on posts. I don't want to go to Jackson, even if the games in the back get a hold in crime. I think people come to like what are you what? I get what he's saying, but crime isn't a factor at football games like that, bro. It's not. But I think the point that he's making is like people being affected by what they might hear. And people have to understand, man, there is a lot of misinformation, man. There's a political war going on. Matter of fact, Jackson was used in an example at the White House. Did you hear that, bro?
No.
Yeah, the White House spokeslady, man. She called Jackson a freaking sanctuary city for immigrants and I'm just like, wow. Like I just put cap, bro. It's hard to listen to anybody now because everything is such political jargon and it's so lopsidedly and inaccurate and it's false. Like what happened today, I saw somebody come and literally blame the other side and they don't know who did it. Like, how are you already putting messaging out there that somebody from a whole nother political party had something to do with this young brother losing his life when they don't know who did it? It's bad. It's just propaganda every day, bro. It's getting ridiculous every single day, man. I think we should just get back to just take a social media break, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad, man. It's so bad. And I just govern yourselves accordingly, man, because we don't know what the next day gonna bring. Find that silver lining, man. Try to be positive. But at the same time, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? That's all I got on that, bro. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, though. People might be affected, but at the end of the day, people go to football. It's crime that transpires at some of these other places. And we, ain't got nothing to do with Jackson. Jackson get a bad rep a lot of times. It's always funny that they talk about it. And then they talk about these other parts of the city. It's in Jackson as well, but I guess it must be two Jacksons or something. I don't know. All right, let's move on, man. Get your tickets though. I like this, man. The KC put out a digital article. Now, before did you get a chance to read this, TD?
I started reading it and got busy.
This is good, man. It's a good clip right here. One thing I do want to say on behalf of the KC, he made one error and he couldn't adjust it. He mentioned that Tuskegee came to Jackson when we played them in 2017. He wanted to make sure that we got that out there. Listen, he's fully aware. It just had a mental blunder at that time. They did not come to Jackson. We played them at Lad People Stadium in Mobile 2017, and we lost 33-17. So, but that game also was the basis. It was also a factor in this particular article, which was great, I thought. Rebound. You want to rebound. Retaliate. We got to get that. We got to get our lick back. and he gave examples of, of how Coach Taylor has strategically went and got his get back on a lot of teams that he's lost to. Now, although Tuskegee wasn't a Coach Taylor thing, Coach Taylor was over there playing in the MEAC, winning MEAC championships when we got whooped by Tuskegee, which made us 0-6, by the way. But the retaliation is a must, right? And we regroup. We're healing up. We're gonna get healthy. We're heading into a bye week. It's a really cool article, man. As Corey's been doing a really good job lately, every week. And go check it out, man. Thing with Strollcast is not like your average articles. You can, you drop an article, you can go and edit that thing and be done with it. But Tiger Talk TV, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go check it out. A little over 7 minutes. Really good read, man. Really good read. Corey's doing his thing.
He does.
Really does. But the rebound, he talked about, he brought up some various different points within the previous game, which we're not getting into. We covered it on Monday, and we done bust the tape, and we chunked it out the back door. We moved on. But again, to retaliate, Tuskegee is 2-0 right now. They are D2. They beat us last time we played them. We've lost to D2 school in our past. We lost to Kentucky State. He highlighted that. We lost to Tuskegee. We lost to Delta State. The year we won the state championship in 2007. Hell, we was one touchdown and one drive away from potentially losing the game when Prime was here, right? So D2s play good football. Tuskegee is playing solid right now. They took down Winston-Salem State, which I watched that game. Didn't get a chance to watch the Central State game. I just couldn't find the game. I saw some highlights of it, but that was about it. Got enough from the game to be able to give my take on what I think, what we can do to take advantage of this game. I think it's going to be light work. With all due respect to them, I think we going to come out laser focused, man, which I know we are focused right now. Have had a really good week of practice thus far. But this is a great article, man. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, go and grab it. Go grab it. Go to the channel and tap in and tune in. Absolutely, there's crime everywhere, man. But propaganda machine is very real, and it's very agenda filled, man. And that's the thing that's annoying. That's the thing that's annoying. I was sitting there reading in them comments, and I just couldn't do no more. I was just laughing at some of them comments. I was like, man, this is just all cap. And it's just amazing how the stuff that people say, and TD, you almost think that they don't, but it's like, bro, it's no way you can believe that. But then again, they really do. People are really off their rocker, man. The world is just. I tell you, who's not bothered by what's going on in the world, and that's God, because He got His hand in it and He's controlling it all. So we got to be aligned with what He's doing and not be thrown off by what He got going on. All this is biblical, man. All this is been foretold. We knew this time was coming. If you are a believer, you know that we're in the times that He called it. That the love of men was gonna grow cold. It's gonna wax cold, man. But that's the time that we're living in, and you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna spend much time on that. You see it, keep moving, and you know what your reality is, and you just kind of got to work around it. It's unfortunate, but this is the way that it is. All right. Jump into the collective, man. Click the link if you haven't gotten signed up. Please do. Listen, this Friday, bottles go on sale at 10 a.m., TD. 10 a.m. Friday morning. You do not have to wait until the event to purchase your bottle of Cathead vodka. It will be available at 10 a.m. at Cathead Distillery. Listen, all right.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yes, sir. The bar. Listen, we will be there from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and we will be serenaded by the great sounds of Southern Comfort. Right? We're gonna have the brass band in that thing. They coming and they excited about it too, TD. Shout out to Blow and them. Yeah. Cathead is excited about Southern Comfort pulling up on that. So appreciate Blow and them for treating us. Man, y'all it's gonna be a party, bro. We ain't trying to be doing all that talk. We trying to have a good time and push these bottles, right?
Blow, let me rock the mic, man.
Hey, but listen, let me say this. We will be there at 6, but the bar opens at 4 p.m. Listen, they will have KC-1400 lemon drops. That is the drink special for the night on Friday night. So if you want to get you a cocktail, come on in, get you a lemon drop made with this KC-1400 class cat head vodka, right? TD, a portion of every single lemon drop that's purchased Friday night goes towards the collective. Matter of fact, $3. So drink lemon drops that night. All right. Don't go to the bar asking for no, unless you just don't drink vodka. You drink lemon drop, get you a KC-1400 lemon drop. Make sure you ask for it that way. And that way we can keep tally of that. All right. But listen, the bottles will be available from 10 a.m. and beyond. The goal is to sell all of them. We'll have 420 of them. And KT Dub got the first bottle today. He ain't a drinker, so sent me a picture of that. He stopped by to make sure they was okay with the Southern Brad, Southern Comfort. Sent me a picture of it. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. This was his opportunity. This was all his baby from the jump. Appreciate the hard work that he's done, man, to make this thing happen. And we're there now. And this Friday, man, is on and popping. So
that's right.
So listen, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. we will be in the building. TD, they got some food. They got a nice little food truck that's gonna be over there serving up them burgers, man.
Oh, really?
Skinny Burger. So Skinny Burger will be at Cathead Distillery on Friday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
That's so my guy, man.
Yeah, man, he gonna be there. Come on in. You can come. Listen, you don't have to wait on us. You can get over there at 4. You can go get you a Skinny Burger. You can get you a KC-1400 lemon drop. You can enjoy yourself, and then you can greet us as we come in. Try to get there as early as we can, but we'll be there. We're gonna have a good time, man. So the bar opens from 4. It'll be open at 4 p.m. and so will Skinny. Skinny is the best. That's right. So Skinny will be present. We have burgers on deck for that. We got live music, and we got fellowship. Yeah. We got a whole lot of, and we might have some surprises. Might have a few raffles. We got a few things coming down the pipe. So y'all come on and spend that time with us, man, over there and get your bottle. $30 a bottle, bro. $30 a bottle. $10 go to the collective. We're gonna have a great night, man. What you got?
Yeah, I just say, man, Skinny is a JSU alum. A big supporter of JSU.
Yes, sir.
I never had a chance to get one of these burgers, man. He had the truck at church and everything, but I never had a chance to get one of these burgers, man. So y'all come up. You gotta eat this before you get that burger, man.
You and me both gonna get us a burger.
They smash.
I love the smash burgers, man. I'm gonna smash it too now, but I love the smash burger. So looking forward to it, man. I'm excited, man. Yeah. We 2 days away from it. We're gonna have a really good time. Hey, Jimmy, that's what I'm talking about, brother. Fire smash burgers. I love that. So y'all come and see us, man. We're gonna have a really good time, y'all. A lot of folks excited about this. We're gonna be deep in there too, man. So y'all pull on up and come see us, man. But listen, we're excited about, we got another partnership. Shout out to brother Rob Gold, PC Brewing Company, Point City Brewing Company, straight out of Houston, Texas. We dropped it on social yesterday. We got a partnership coming down the pipe with that swinging Texas margarita mix, as well as the old-fashioned mix. Look, we're going to have Tigerita margarita mix. So that bottle right there, TD, is going to be labeled up with this gorgeous label with the KC-1400 logo and the PC Essentials logo on there as well. We're excited about this, man.
Hey, man, so do you use that little wet bar thing you bought? You got this. You said it was like a year or two ago. You bought this whole little mixer set up for you to mix.
Oh, you talking about the Bartesian?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Okay. My Bartesian is me and my Bartesian get along just fine. We're good friends. We're good friends, brother.
So now you got something to add to it.
Look, man. Look. I got the lemon drop pods. I got the margarita pods. I got the old-fashioned pods. Cosmopolitan is terrible, by the way. I never buy them again. But so what I do is I double up on my old-fashioned TD. I get me a margarita. I get me a lemon drop. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
So why your old-fashioned be covered, Ken? Why they cover your old-fashioned?
Those are the smoked old-fashions.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Keep that smoke on the inside of it. Give you that smoky taste. But speaking of old-fashioned, TD, we got some old-fashioned syrup, man. Look, we're going to have some really cool video content coming down behind these bottles. got to go to Houston, man, and grab these bad babies. These will be on display during homecoming. We're going to launch these bad babies during homecoming. We will have a tailgate set up for Greenwood, our Greenwood Whiskey Partnership, and we will have cases of these items on deck at the tailgate for people to touch and see. And I got a surprise for everybody, TD. I want y'all to listen. Got something for y'all, man. Been working on this, but we waiting for our partnership to come down the pipe and be official. I can't wait to announce it next week. We will be having a KC-1400 collective appreciation this football season. Yes, we will. Got to have it. So I want to say homecoming, but if not, it'll be the Alcorn weekend. The reason I say that is because I want it to be during one of those times where we will have the majority of the people, you know, what's going on in the chat? What happened? Oh goodness, y'all! Come on now, come on, chat. We gotta be better now. I'm just not seeing it. I'm gonna go back over here. Y'all adults, behave yourselves, man. Come on now, we gotta be better than that. I just looked up, I'm talking about an appreciation, and I see. I'm like, I ain't gonna touch that, but I'm gonna let y'all work that out though. Come on, man. Let's reel that back in, man. Let's stay on the same. We on the same team over here, baby. We you know, I get it, man. We all have our moments, bro. Let's reel it back in. I just so happened to look at the chat and I'm like, whoa. But listen, back to what we were saying, man. We're gonna have a KC-1400 Friends of KC-1400 appreciation event. You guys do a lot to support all the initiatives that we've done. We got a lot of members that have signed up for the collective, and we're looking to give something back. What I mean by appreciation, we're talking about basically a nice little event, free of charge. We're gonna have all that. We're gonna cover everything. We want you to come out and we had one. TD, when was that? 23? I think that was 23. We had the appreciation.
Correct.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got a fundraiser in January in Vicksburg. That's still coming down the pipe, but I want to do appreciation during the season. Look, we got some very loyal supporters. We love you guys, man. We love you guys just as much as you guys love us. And we already got the spot. We just got to wait until this partnership locked down. We're a part of this partnership that we're going to announce next week, man. We get a free meeting room. We got it. Yeah, it's a hotel. Let me just say it that way. I might well just go ahead and put it on out there. We're waiting on this hotel. We right at the back end of that, and we're excited about it. So we'll have some meeting space. We'll be able to do some fun stuff. We'll have the all our partners, member partners. We'll have some representation there so folks can see that. We may even order some. We'll have some very specific stuff for that event. But that's what we're working on. We're working, man. We just look. We gotta look. The work don't stop. Y'all just threw me all the way off, bro. Y'all, I'm gonna move on from the chat though. But no, man. So listen, excited about that. But let's get into some football, man. Let's change the subject. Enough about that. Listen, we doing some fun stuff with KC-1400 Collective. It's against eating the food and what. I don't even know. See, this is what happens, bro. This is why they say on your job you don't have conversations about, you don't have political conversations or conversations about religion on the job. You know that's why, TD.
Yeah, I know. What are you referring to at this moment?
No, the comment section. People, I mean, I'm looking at TJ comment. He said not just get that. The point that I'm making is he mentioned White House, and I'm not finna scroll all the way back to get the full context. Point that I'm making is that we own one right now. We're a little worked up. But we're gonna talk a little football. We're gonna come back. We got some interesting games this weekend. The same games is packed as usual for Dion at the homecoming. Victor Johnson, we don't give injury report updates on the channel, brother. We never have, never will. We'll find out on Saturday. But I think everybody's healing up, got banged up a little bit, and I'll just kind of leave that at that. All right, football. TD, you got what we got going on? We got Alabama A&M versus Tennessee State.
SWAC.
Any news from the championship rings? If you recall, when we ordered those rings, they told you when those rings would be about available. I want to say it was like, didn't they say like October? September right now. I want to say they said October. So somebody said Tennessee State got that one. You think so? Freddie G said Alabama A&M.
A&M.
You gonna say Alabama A&M?
Yeah.
Okay. Think it's gonna be a dog fight. Tennessee State, Alabama A&M go on the road. We'll see. They playing good football right now. Miles versus Alabama State. Give me Alabama State in that game. Alcorn will lose by a whole lot. OMG. Bethune-Cookman versus South Carolina State. Oh yeah, TD going with Bethune-Cookman in this one. I'm gonna go with. Listen, I'm I ain't riding with no SWAC or none of that. I'm just talking football. I think South Carolina State gonna take that game.
The reason I say Bethune-Cookman is not that they have potential to rise up at times. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Don't get me wrong. South Carolina State is always a pretty tough cookie, but I don't know, man. Bethune-Cookman might do something. So I'm riding with Bethune on this one.
They might. Okay. I'm with you, brother. Kentucky State versus Grambling. Grambling gonna handle them pretty easily, in my opinion. Mississippi Valley versus Southeastern Louisiana. Southeastern Louisiana they're gonna handle up on that one. Rice versus Prairie View. Rice gonna handle up on that one. Texas Southern versus Lamar. I think you said we going. I'm rooting for Dishman. I don't care what nobody say. I like Coach Dishman. I'm gonna be rooting for Coach Dishman and the Texas Southern Tigers. But I think Lamar gonna get him.
Oh no, man! Really?
And they ranked top 25, but Blue said last show he wasn't too sold on them. But
I'm going with Coach Dishman. I'm rocking with Texas with Texas Southern on this one.
You know what? That's not a bad choice, bro. That's not a bad choice. Texas Southern only lost 35-3 versus Cal, and they really should have beat Prairie View. So,
right,
I'm gonna go with you on that one, bro. We're going all in on this one. Come on, Coach. We rooting for you, baby. Texas Southern over Lamar. We need that out of conference win as a conference. Man. Albany State versus FAMU. FAMU get their first win of the year. I think relatively easy. I thought the quarterback looked like he's spinning it, like he's playing pretty well. He said, somebody said Albany gonna beat FAMU for real? Nah, bro. Nah, y'all, nah. Albany State by 3. Whoa, look at the amount of people got Albany. Now, so y'all rooting for Albany. Y'all really think they're going to win, though? Y'all really think, wow, that quarterback is like that for real? Oh, man. Okay, I ain't saw him. Damn, it's a lot of Albany's in the chat, TD. My bad. Cozy getting fired if they lose. I ain't listen.
No, I mean, don't fire Cozy. Yeah, we got to play him.
I need to go shake his hand and say full throttle.
Yeah. Leave Cozy alone, man.
Albany is a 6.5-point favorite. Are you serious?
They 2-0, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Best in D2. Oh, snap. Okay. All right. Listen, educate me. I be in my little blue bubble. I promise y'all, when I get off this screen, I'm gonna go watch Albany, bro.
Yeah, I second
gotta
that.
go see
And I
this
see
shit.
they are 2-0. They off. But I tell you what now, Coach Cozy now.
Man, Cozy lose to Albany State, he getting fired. TD. He out of there. Out of there.
Hey, why would you get a referee gesture?
Because he a umpire. Ring him up. Out of there. I didn't even think about that, but I'm telling you, he gonna be for real. His umpire schedule gonna be real full if he loses Albany. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Albany State is favored. That's so bad. Oh my gosh. Wow. What's the name of the family of the Albany State quarterback? And how many years you got left? Somebody talk to me. Isaiah Knowles. Wow. Okay. How tall is he, Trav? Somebody talk to me.
5'11".
He 5'11".
80 pounds. He's a grad. He's a grad though. He's from
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Second year after transferring from Navy. Oh my goodness. All right. So look like everybody got going with Albany State. I ain't on Instagram right now, brother. I'll check it out later. All right. Lincoln versus Arkansas Pine Bluff. I think Arkansas Pine Bluffs escaped with a nasty win.
Hey, I don't like. You know what? I don't like mess with high seats, but you know, yeah.
I tell you who else on the hot seat.
I didn't say that man was on the hot seat. What I'm saying.
It's warming up, TD. They done turned the oven on. I'm just telling you, man.
I mean, but he get better every year.
Who? Who get better every year?
Then he went. Then he go. He went from winning 1 game to 2 games.
Who
might get 3 this year?
Who you referring to?
UAPB coach.
Oh, okay. I don't think he on the hot seat.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about Full Throttle?
Yeah, I'm talking about Full Throttle over there. Hey, Cozy's seat is when you go get in the car, TD, and it's been sitting in the peak of the sun. Now this is what if he win, you crank it up and turn the AC on. If he lose, that engine ain't gonna start.
Hey, wait, let me ask you something. Is that heat on the steering wheel?
Hey man, it's hot right now. It's hot, bro. It's hot.
Man, Cozy's not gonna lose that game, man. Cozy, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Them boys 2-0. They got a quarterback. They scoring
0-2. They lose to Albany State and they 0-3 TD. I don't give a damn doggone what they say. That brother is gonna be on the hot seat, man. If they lose to Albany State. Oh wow. So brother Knowles, he threw for 300 passing yards, 6 touchdowns. He ran for another. He had 7 touchdowns last week, TD.
Ooh-wee. So they beat Shaw 51-7. They beat Kentucky State 49-21.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Y'all have convinced me.
I just asked you, are you convinced?
Y'all convinced me. Albany State still losing. I'm going with FAMU on this one, bro. I cannot listen. Y'all know I love messing with EA and trolling the Frattlers, but I refuse to believe that FAMU is going to let Albany State beat them Saturday.
I'm with you, Ken.
Oh, he a FAMU alum? Oh, this just keep getting better and better, don't it? Oh, okay. You know what? Hey, you know what, man? Let me get Albany State, man. I'm switching up, TD. I'm going to Albany State. EA, where you at, big dog? Wait, hey, hey, I'm going with Albany State, bro. Quinn Gray. Quinn Gray said, TD, hey, man, the best. Quinn Gray, they said Quinn Gray going for his job, man. I'm going to beat you, then I'm going to take your job from you.
Oh, wow. That's bold, man.
Boy, that's some gangster stuff right there, boy.
Who are you telling?
Oh, see, it just keep getting better and better. They pick Cozy over him. Oh, it's personal. Man, give me Albany State. I'm going Albany State on this.
Hello, man. They scored 21 points against Kentucky State in the second and the fourth quarter.
Dang.
Rooting for.
Ooh. Beat you about the dome. They said beat you about the dome and then take your job. He ain't on the carton of milk. Damn, bro.
I guess that's
EA can hear a rat piss on cotton right now, boy. You can't hear nothing over there. EA, is this thing on? Calling on EA. Can EA come to the office? We're calling on EA. Where you at, bro? I'm going to hide now. You know what?
Hey, man, look. Hey, Ken.
This is interesting. It's interesting. I like this.
It's very interesting. But here's the thing: Coach Cozy cannot afford to suffer another blowout or beat down when they just lost. You know what I'm saying? 14-56.
I'm gonna say this, bro. In all seriousness, if they do lose, yeah, he's definitely gonna lose. He's gonna lose his team. That team is gone. They're not even listening to him no more.
I mean, they're gonna.
I don't think that FAMU has to not just win, bro. They have to. They really probably need to. They need to look good against this team too. It need to be a good win. Man, it sucks to be in y'all situation, dog. We know who ain't on the hot seat, and that's Thomas Taylor. Joe Lane. Goodness gracious, man.
Not until we go and brag.
Hey, real quick, TD. Give me Fresno State by a whole lot. I was watching Southern Alabama State before the show tonight. My goodness, bro. Yeah, they got some serious problems. I know that Coach Graves announced that Fred McNair is going to be play calling. He's going to be doing the play calling going forward. What's your thoughts on that? Any thoughts on that before we move on to our game?
Yep. Well, you have to catch up with the times, Ken. You can't keep running the same dive, draws, run the ball first down, then try to pass on third. I mean, you have to mix
Very vanilla, bro.
You have to mix it up. That old school pounding ground, big offensive lineman trying to drive people off the ball. That stuff, you need some flip, and all that stuff to go along with it.
Flip, flop, flip. What
you need some shenanigans.
What's the flop and what's the other flip? Talk to me.
So you need some. I'm gonna hand the ball to the running back. He gonna throw it back to the quarterback. The quarterback gonna throw it to the wide. I mean to the running back out in the flat. Then he gonna throw it down.
Oh, a flea flicker.
Yeah, they need about 3 flea flickers, man. Yeah.
God, dog, bro.
I mean, you gotta do something, man. You gotta put the quarterback out wide, and you know what I'm saying. It's a whole lot.
Quarterback turned the ball over a lot, man, on Saturday, bro. My gosh, bro. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Just wasn't a good outing.
Yeah, man.
They did show some things. This Alabama State defense is serviceable, but it's not. I don't think it's your average dominant Alabama State defense. It's not.
Yeah, they got a high-powered offense as of now to go with it.
They got some guys on that offensive side, led by Andrew Body. But hey, man, that's what we see. That's how we see it.
Now their offensive line is pretty. Their offensive line is pretty nasty. Alabama State.
They got a good offensive line. They do. Yeah. They definitely do. Hey, man, this Saturday, bro.
What's that?
Jack State play football, man. 2 p.m. WC Gordon Classic. It's a red out. Hey, man. That's a pretty cool photo that they put out there today. Oh, yeah. I like what I see. I don't know what it is, but we know, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We got to wait to see. Look real interesting.
Like, yeah, well, I don't want to say what it look like, but that's what it look like.
Hey, man, listen. I said, are the red full uniforms back? Nah, Brandon, them bad babies gone forever. They'll never be back. But Jackson State versus Tuskegee. TD, have you seen any of the clips of Tuskegee?
So
let's talk about it.
I did watch the entire game against. It was a pretty good game against Winston-Salem State.
Yeah.
Then I went over to the central game. After about 60 seconds, I turned that one off. I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna learn anything from this, man.
Talk to me, dog. What you got?
Hey, Ken, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad we went through all that because I didn't have nothing. I didn't have much for you. So here's the here's the thing, man. I think they coach kind of going into what his 4th or 5th year. He got a little experience. The quarterback, pretty big fella.
Raekwon Beal.
Yeah, Raekwon Beal. He has a strong arm. His accuracy is a bit off. Maybe because of the first game. Accuracy is a bit off. But I saw so he did have some good passes too. He did have some good passes, especially that corner route. Ken, I'm let me see. D-line not that big.
Nope, small D-line.
They run a lot of screens. They run a lot of screens. They like to utilize their tight end. Offensive line not really that big. I think they may have about 5, and that's pushing the 300-pounders, and I'm not even sure if all of them play. Winston-Salem State were penetrating their line pretty good at times. We always talk about the trenches, and then you look at us playing a FBS school, and then you look at them being a D2 school playing an FCS school. In this case, that's where I'm definitely seeing the difference in us in the smaller schools, man. So I don't. Yeah. It should. But the starter should be out by halftime.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
I'm with you, man. I'm gonna just be real with you. I was like, we could absolutely maul these young fellas to death, man.
Yes, sir.
It's just not. I'm gonna, respect to all. You're gonna respect your opponent. You got to go out there and play football. I do not want our team going. We got to clean up some things. We got to get better on Saturday. I want to see our penalties go down. I want to see our focus go up. I want to see our intentionality and our crispness on route running, passing, play call, everything, bro.
Kid, please let me say this, man.
Come on, bro. Come on.
I saw one play. I saw one play. They had 2 wide receivers outright. X-slot. They had 2 corners. The X receiver went 5 yards and turned. Both of the corner went to the X. And the slide just went downfield wide. I'm like, man, this man was right in front of this receiver, Ken. He just let him go by him. 2 men took 1 minute. The man went 5 yards and stopped. And you know what? He just threw the ball over there to the guy wide open. I never see. I'm like, bro, how you let a man in front of you just go past you and you pick up your teammate wide receiver? I thought that play was just extremely. I never seen that before. I mean, I know it may sound simple, but if you got two corners, two receivers, and within 5 yards, 2 men take one, they deserve to get scored on that one, man.
I'm with you, man. Quarterback played D1 ball for a little while. He started off at Morgan State. He throws he got a solid arm, like you said, the accuracy. But just from a team physicality and size and team speed, the Jack State heavily overmatches them in that particular category. I don't care if I want us to look at them like we playing Grambling, bro. They Tigers. Hell, go out there and dominate. I mean that because we got some things we need to put on film that we haven't put on film all season, and we need to play a complete game. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. This is the time, TD, I'm with you. This is the opportunity for all the guys that haven't gotten reps to get in the game, get their feet wet. This is a game that is going to allow us to build some quality depth as we gear up and get ready to head into SWAC play. So this is our last preseason game before we get a week off to heal up. And man, I'd be content if we look at this score look like Grambling in Ohio State, bro. I mean that. We got whooped by them last time we played them. We owe them a butt whoop. So I know they're gonna come out there and they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight. Their coach his mentality. They come in, they're gonna give us their best blow. But at the same time, them big old them George Foreman slugs, bro. They ain't way on you, bro.
Hey Ken, I'm always one that believes, and that's why we play the game. I'm always one to believe any given Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday, man. Football come on Wednesday now. So whenever game you play, man, I feel, when you scrap up, you have a chance to win. This is the first time that I can truly say I just don't see no matchup, period. Nope. I mean, and I'm searching because I know they're gonna come out hard. I'm not sure if they score. I mean, they rip. Yeah, man. They might get 3 to 7 points on something lucky. I don't know. But Ken, it's I didn't see anything right there that was, of any concern or, a possibility.
Especially not given the fact that we like having a conversation with coach and just knowing what we know as far as the way the team is focused, man, getting their focus back, coming off this loss. We know we just not playing championship caliber football over the past 2 games. We know that. And we know we gotta elevate our gameplay. We gotta when it hasn't been done, we gotta get our passing game going. And what I mean by going, we didn't have a dominant passing attack. I just want to be dominant at all 3 levels, TD. I want to clean up everything. This is our chance to. I saw somebody say, "Don't play with your food." Like, let's go ahead and right all our wrongs, and just go play football, man. Can't worry about who's on the other side. We got to play 4 quarters of football and just go out and give us our best shot. I'm gonna pause right there. TJ, how you doing, bro? Come on in this thing.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing tonight, man?
Oh, you got it, baby.
TJ, how you making it, bro?
Good, man. Just kind of what both of y'all were talking about, man. Like, I think Tuskegee is in trouble because I think the team, the fans, like all of us, like we knew how we let a game slip away from us last week. So it's like everybody, like if you're locked in with JSU football, it's like you on a revenge tour, and it's like whoever's in your way got to get it. And it just so happened this week that it's going to be Tuskegee, And so, like, to your point, TD, I watched them against Central State, and I was just looking at their size, and I'm like, man, like these boys are small, like they're real small. And just looking at the size that we have and just how we, imposed our will, last weekend, it's like we can go out here and I want to put 63 to 70 points on them. And like I said in the chat, like I don't want them to cross the 50-yard line. The only time I want them to cross the 50 is when they run out the tunnel to start the game.
Well, y'all vicious.
Yeah, nah, man. Like TD, this is a statement game, man. It's to your point, Ken. It's one of those things to where we really got to get our offense clicking on all cylinders going into the bye week.
Yep.
And so, this is a chance to where you get, guys in and you really get them to lock in to make sure that they are prepared for what's about to come. So,
hey, TJ, you saying
what's up, man?
So you think that this is a statement game against, with us being ranked like we are, us having the team that we have, coaching staff and everything like that, coming off the national, championship with all the accolades and so that the team has, being one of the top FCS schools. This is a statement game.
To me, it is, man. I think it's a statement game for multiple reasons. For me, it's a statement game to yourself first of all.
Facts.
To say that, hey, we can play at an elite level. We should be able to go out here and score points when we want to. We should be able to run these plays and be able to get, yards after a catch, driving guys down the field. Like, it's a statement game because it's like we know what we left on the field last week. So it's like, okay, this is who we are. Like, we're the champs until somebody come along and show us that they're better than us. We're the champs. And like, that's the mindset that you got to operate with. And then you got to have that mindset too, as you get ready to go in the conference play, to let everybody else that you got to face know that, hey, what y'all saw these last 2 weeks, that's not who we are. But who we are is this 70 that we just hung on this team, and we come to get y'all too.
That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. I think it's gonna be a lot of big plays in this game. I mean,
that's why I don't see it being a statement game.
I don't know if they kick it. If they ain't kicking that thing out of bounds, we might get a kick return, turn back for a touchdown. I think Ahmad have a big break. TT got a big. I mean, it's gonna be some big runs.
I would be surprised we have 200-yard rushers.
I think we will have two multiple 100-yard rushers.
Mm-hmm.
I think without question. And that, again, y'all, I'm listening. But there's no disrespect to these folks.
No,
Tuskegee, but I'm sorry, y'all. If we ain't FAMU, and this ain't Albany. Hell no. We've had our woes with D2 schools, but I don't see, looking at the team, looking at what I've seen on film, and looking at what I know we have, and also being like, connected to the program enough to know the level of focus that we have right now. Yeah, we going out there to and it's WC Gordon Classic, so we got to go out there and represent. So yeah,
right. I mean, I can't. I mean, TJ, that definitely your thought. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but this is to be expected. With us playing this team, I think the statement. I think you do the same type of thing. Those next 2 weeks when we go down to play Southern, and that's when you make your statement. When you let them know, okay, this is who we really are. This is what we really gonna do. Yeah, you're gonna say, well, y'all played a D2 school or whatever, but
I think the statement to us part was what I love about what TJ said, and then the statement to everybody else is us going out there and folding up Southern. So to your point, both of y'all make great points when it comes to that. Both of them, the next two games we got to give Tiger Nation something to hang their hat on right now. Right now, we've left 2 games with bad taste in our mouth. Those are just go ahead.
It's like, to you all's point, it's kind of like, you know what you got, but it's like you just really waiting for it to, like, it's almost like you waiting to go outside, but it keep raining, so you can't just go outside and play. Like, it's like point. So it's like you just waiting for the weather to break for you to have a good day to where the sun shine, you can go outside and you can play with your toys. And so, like, that's what, especially when we as fans have heard, throughout the off season, and we've seen, through the social media platforms and interviews and things like that, the potential that the team has. So it's like, okay, like, we want to see what this is, and for me, that's really what it's about, and it's like, I'm not saying that the coaches are not coaching, the players are not playing hard, but I do think that you can't just get comfortable with the fact that, hey, like, we the champs. Kind of like Coach said in his, his interviews, like all that stuff is related to last year. Like, we want to see what this year look like. Like, and so it's like we know what's as you would always say, TD, we know what's under the hood. I'm just ready for them to get on the highway and open it up.
Right.
And this team right here gives us a straight stretch of just none but highway.
Man, that's a long stretch, man.
I'm serious.
You don't run out of gas.
Nah, it just somebody said they were talking cash money stuff. I love it. Listen, they 2-0. We 1-1. They feel and they beat us last time they played us. They got to use everything that they can. But I'm sorry, I'm ready to see the coin toss because I know the size difference is going to be unbelievable. We're not.
Hey, I know one thing. TJ and Ken, man, they're Jackson heavy, man. They got 5 or 6 players on there from the area.
Yeah.
On their team. Now, how many of them playing? I don't know. They got one young man from Callaway, one young man from Germantown. Who's Kadarius Smith? He was at Jackson State, tight end.
Yeah, KD.
Okay.
Yeah, KD was there. I didn't even know KD was there.
Yeah, he's there, and John Brown the third. They got a John Brown too. What man? He's at he was at Jackson State for a little while.
Man, Tuskegee gonna come out there with a lot of confidence, and they gonna play they gonna play hard as a $2 steak, man. They gonna play hard, bro.
I want them to bring their fan because I was watching the game, TD, like they were showing, like the crowd and stuff when they played Central State. Like I want them to bring all of that to Jackson. Like bring the band, bring your people.
They're gonna bring the band, I was told.
So, granted, I appreciate that whole HBCU experience just from the bands, the fans and things like that. I think that's what makes, the HBCU brand so unique. But at the end of the day, like I want to see Jackson State football dominate. That's what I'm coming to see.
Yeah, this is their USM game. They think that they feel like they match up well with us, and they feel like
they do.
I'm pretty sure they got to TD. They probably unless I don't think they're going in saying we finna go get our brains kicked in. They coming, bro. They coming with everything that they got. I'm just saying that my expectation is for us to respond. Unfortunately, y'all caught us on a bad day, and we just lost, and it didn't feel good. And now we got some humble pie, and now you finna get a real locked in, focused, and you're gonna see that red, man. The spirit of W.C. Gordon gonna be in that stadium on Saturday. So, listen, man, we coming, bro. I'm sorry, but we coming, and I think you're gonna see. I just don't think that I'm gonna go back to my original point. Last show real quick, and I just think the Russian attack is going to be there. I don't think nothing that they can do can stop us from running the ball, and I think it's going to be a lot of big runs because of just the physicality up front. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Central State ran on them pretty well. So, like, I was kind of looking at that like they were getting run a lot of. I know I saw at least 2 runs of like 15 to 25 yards just off their left tackle. Like it was there.
They did. I saw that in the 60 seconds I watched. Hey, Ken, I was like Nicolas Cage. I was gone in 60 seconds.
You said you had seen enough, huh, TD?
I said 34. Hey, what are we doing? I can't learn anything from this. Wait, hey man, but like I said, they quarterback okay. How long you stay up? 5 sacks.
Got to.
Yeah, that's what I said. I want 5 sacks from Quincy alone on this guy.
He said he want Quincy to have an Isaiah Land Fort Valley State game, bro. 5 sacks. Man, I'm listen, Coach Quinn, let them boys put their head in the dirt. Go get them, please. We need 4 down linemen on the front wall. Hell, give me 5 for all I care.
I don't know.
I know they're gonna blitz. They're gonna blitz us. They're gonna try to do everything they can, but unfortunately, I don't know what they're gonna do today. I just don't see no pathway for them to stop us from doing what we want to do. And I know it's gonna be some adjustments in this particular game.
Man, much as I don't like that 3-5, man. I think that 3-5 will work this week.
So let me ask this: like, how many yards would y'all be okay, or what would you be looking for Jacobian to have for to say he had a good day, like as far as his completion percentage and the number of yards that he throws for in the game?
First of all, why would he even throw now? I mean, because the run game is, it probably every time a running back touches the ball, they probably have potential to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he needs to pass because
I'm just saying.
I think to answer the question, I mean, in quick work, I mean, it needs to be honestly 250 and 250 in short work.
Touchdown, yeah,
a few touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was, thinking maybe like 14 for 19, 265, 270, something like that. 3 touchdowns. That's a decent day.
Yeah, 70+%. Yeah, that's right, Freddie.
And that's before halftime.
I just think we have to just establish the passing attack and just be balanced. I think this is the time for our coaches to really hone in on a really good game plan. I know, you're gonna get Tuskegee's best, so you'll be able to make your adjustments and stuff like that. But I don't see us throwing the ball all over the field that much.
You see, I'm looking at this. Why would you throw this ball 25 times?
Yeah, I wouldn't. If Jacobian's back there throwing the ball, we shouldn't throw more than 20 times this game, in my opinion. That's just me. Give me 17 for 20. You know what I mean? If anything, 15 to 17 to 20. Or that'll be good. 250. Because this is a game for your depth. This is a depth game.
Yes.
The starters get in and get their work, get off to a comfortable lead. Or the starters get in there and they stinking it up. You need to make some adjustments, whatever. Again, it comes down to what we do. We gotta show up to play. We gotta go out there and execute. It's gonna be hot. Need the guys to hydrate, be ready to rock and roll. We're gonna make a lot of substitutions and we're gonna go from there, man. We're gonna look good.
I'm really trying to find some competitive logic here. Maybe I
think there will be some. I just think the heart of a competitor is not going to allow them. They get teams like this get pesky. You know what I'm saying? Pesky. You know what I'm saying? They don't go away. You know what I mean? You got to knock them. You got to Lane College them. But even with Lane College, they still kept fighting to the end. They got a touchdown. We was like,
they did
the shutout. So they're not gonna lay down. They're gonna come in and give us everything they got. But I just think a good question would be how many touchdowns do we score in the first quarter? Because I want touchdowns every single drive. I'm serious, bro. Like I think we should not be punting against this team, bro.
We should be up 4-0 at half.
We just shouldn't. We shouldn't be punting. Like it was just no disrespect to them because I don't think they can. If you give me 3 plays against this team and I O-line and I rush and attack, I just don't. I think we can get a first down.
You giving Donovan a day off?
The offense should give him a day off. He'd be a holder. That's just how I see it. But I just think when we do what we do, it's gonna be hard to beat us. Now, the only thing that can hurt us is penalties, holding penalties. Now you way behind the chain or a turnover, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. That's the equalizer. We turn the ball over, we fumble the ball, we throw an interception, that type of stuff. Because we're not focusing, we just underestimate. We're talking. I want them out there laser focused and treating them like this game is to get to the championship game. We got to go put really good. We got to just go have good game film, bro. I want to be able to watch a game and just see dominance. And I ain't seen that yet. I saw it in spurts. I like the second quarter versus USM. I do. I don't like looking at the rest of it though. So that's all I got on this game. This is a statement game. It's WC Gordon. It's a red out. We should be ready to roll. We should be motivated.
Hey, did we run the clock against Lane?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
I'm thinking we did. So probably.
I don't want to do that this game.
You don't have to if the score get like that, King.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't want to.
This game should be over in 2 hours.
For real, man. Like that's just how that's gonna go. I don't know, man. We're gonna see what coach them come up with, man. I think it's gonna be a really good. It's gonna be a good showing. I think Tiger Nation gonna be very proud about what they see on Saturday. That's my thoughts. I think we're gonna be. I think Tiger Nation is gonna be really content with what they see.
I think the bench should be cleared. Everybody.
Yeah. Well, man, listen, that's all I got on this game. I knew it wasn't gonna be long because I just we shortened the clock and still ran it against Lane. I think they put 10. Yeah, they did do. That's right. They did 10-minute quarters. TD. That's exactly right. The second half.
I knew that was something happened with them there. Yeah,
man, that's a lot of time, man. That's a whole 10 minutes of game time off the clock.
Hey, so I would like to pose this question real quick, and it's kind of. You know what I'm saying? Ken and TJ, since you're up here. So you got a wide receiver, right? I guess you can say any wide receiver because you don't want nobody to get hurt. And your quarterback throw the ball high. Would you prefer him to alligator or arm that ball, not go get it? Or do you gain more respect by him going get it, taking that lick? Do you want him to take that lick? You want him to go get it and take that lick? Or would you prefer him not to go get it so he won't have to take that lick? Because that hit could do something to him. What would you prefer? You want to see the tenacity, the aggression of him?
That's me. If you can get it, go get it.
Yeah, for me, TD, I mean, I played receivers in high school, man, and that's just the way I was coached. Like,
yep.
you get the ball at the highest point. Because a lot of times what happens is that's how a lot of teams get interceptions because the receivers, sometimes they waiting for the ball just to fall in their lap when the DB has already made a play on it. So I mean, you're going to get hit either way, whether you catch it high, whether you catch it, right in your chest or whatever, however you want to term it, but I'm just all about going to get the ball. I'm not waiting for the ball. If I can go get it, if I can stretch my arms out and get it, I'm trying to get it. And I'm just going to, you just deal with the consequences after the fact, you get hit, whatever the case may be. But I mean, that's what I would do because like I said, once that ball kind of comes down, that's when it really becomes a 50-50 ball because if you got a 6'2" receiver and he's been guarded by a 5'10" guy, then I'm using my height. I'm not gonna let the ball come down with you because now your chances of getting it, they increase. So I'm gonna make it to where I get the ball. You're not getting the ball.
I understand, but you know what I'm saying? You make on the game 10 to 15 yards, 5 yards, you go up to the highest point and you put and you opening your body up to a lick. Do you take you lose your receiver?
Well, here's the thing. There is no pathway, in my opinion, to tell a receiver not to go get it. You can get injured. You can get injured, running a route, non-contact. So I get it. Football is a contact sport. Ideally you want the ball to be right there in his kitchen, so he ain't got to do all that, TD. But But reality, I don't think a coach is ever going to advise a player not to go get it, because then he'll be making business decisions all the time. Well, coach, hell, what's the difference between, linebacker will come across the middle and he threw the little slant. I just made a business decision. I ain't want to get nailed, so it's a contact sport. You're going to go get it and try to, not fall in the way you get undercut like that.
So the answer is go get it.
Got to go get it every time.
Regardless. Okay, gotcha.
Especially TD, if you're trying to get to
I saw that play in that game. I saw something like that, happen in that game where the receiver had to, open himself up to go get a ball that was really high. So
I don't even think that a receiver in that moment, TD,
think about
they're gonna process that.
He's gonna go get the ball.
See that ball, and if it's in his radius, and he feel like TJ just said, if it's in my radius and I'm tall enough to go get that thing,
go get it.
And his natural instinct is to go get it. He gonna go get that.
Because think about it, TD. Like, if you got guys that are trying to get to the next level,
yeah,
and that's what scouts are looking for. They're looking, are you actually gonna be that guy that's gonna, like, in so many ways, give your body up to make a play on the ball? But if you just watch the ball sail by, then when that scout bypass you, like, you can't do nothing but get mad at yourself, because you're not really maximizing the potential at that position. And I think that's what comes along with being a wide receiver, is being able to get balls that seem uncatchable, but you find a way, just using your size and your length, to make a play on the ball.
Did you see the catch that the young brother made for Miami week 1?
When they played
Miami played no, it was not. That was last week. It was the first week they played. I forgot his name, but it was for the touchdown. He went up and got that thing, like, it was in the middle of the defense, and the safety actually thought he was going to get an interception. Oh, boy brought that hand in that thing. And he brought that thing in one hand, man. And it was a play of the day. It was against Notre Dame. That's exactly right.
And even think about
right
this,
there. That right there might have earned some money that game.
Yeah.
Like, think about this, TD. Like, you don't really see guys diving for the ball anymore. Like, it's like guys are scared to get dirty.
No.
Like, when we were coming up, man, some of the biggest plays that happen in football, right? You gave your body up and you went to go get the ball, but you don't see that now. And so I think like I said, I just come from an old school mentality when it comes to that. Like, especially with that position, it's like, okay, if I'm a 6'1", 6'2" guy, and I got speed, I got decent, I'm a decent route runner, I got decent hands, then, like, that's, again, that just comes apart with being, playing that position.
Okay.
Man, did you see the Ravens game?
Yeah. Man, yeah, I saw Darius.
I ain't talking about the outcome, but did you see D-Hop?
In the touchdown?
The touchdown, where he was defended and the left side of his body was covered. He caught the touchdown one hand, brought it in.
Yeah, I saw.
That's what you get paid to do. Wide receivers get paid to catch the ball. Every
Think
pass
about TD. Right. So when Jonas caught that pass from Jacobin against ULM last year, that touchdown, that's not an ordinary, like, QB to receiver. Right. He actually,
Alabama,
those are plays.
He went up there.
A&M, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Those are plays that's gonna put you on potentially on Sports Center. Randy Moss gonna be talking about you.
Right.
That's when the scouts gonna come and you have these other schools calling, trying to come offer you money, because those kind of plays are what they look for in a receiver.
Matter of fact, they may need to put Jonas a highlight tape together. And,
trust me, somebody gonna do that.
But because he had two of them against Bethune-Cookman. Now, one of them was out of bounds, but they're probably the best one.
TD, the game on Saturday against USM, that ball that he caught that ball. It was out of bounds that he went up and got it.
Oh, okay.
USM, the pass was out of bounds, but he caught that bad, baby.
And even both of his catches that he had,
man.
his TD catches in the Super, and then, in the Celebration Bowl last year, like that second one, he slipped and he got up and recovered to get downfield, and he caught the ball pretty much laying on the ground.
Yep, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well covered too.
He's made some amazing catches, man. You know, hopefully he heal up. Got a little banged up in the last game, so heal up, brother. Heal up. But that's it, man. That's all I got tonight, man. Look. We'll be back Saturday morning and fire you guys up after an amazing event at Cathead. You know, we'll see you guys there Friday night. We'll go live, but we won't be live like this. We'll go live on the screen, so you can kind of get a little something, a little taste or whatever. For those that won't be in Jackson, you can get a chance to see how things are going down. So we might mic ourselves up, man, and give you a nice little 20 to 30-minute little sneak preview of what we got going on. So, TJ, as always, bro, good to see you. It's always good to hear from you. And, man, listen, you going to make it to the game Saturday?
You talking to you, TJ?
No, you're on mute. I don't know. Anyway, nevertheless, all right, family. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Yeah, he dropped off. There you go. There you go. He dropped off. That's what it was. All right, good deal, man. Well, if you come down Friday, man, we'd love to see you over at Cathead, man. Listen, family, again, don't forget, we're gonna be at Cathead Distillery this Friday at 6 to 9 p.m. Food truck in the bar opens at 4. It's gonna be good, man. That's all we got. We'll be back Saturday morning for the game day preview. Is it? Yeah, game day preview. I think that's what it is. Yes, Saturday morning game day preview. We'll be back to talk little Jack State versus Tuskegee. And then other than that, man, safe travels to everybody that's coming in, as well as myself. Looking forward to seeing all of you guys on Friday night, man. It's going to be a good time. GD, you got anything else before we close out, brother?
No, sir. As always, appreciate you, Tiger Nation, for tuning in with us. Let's continue to support.
There it is. Appreciate y'all. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Go Tigers.
On the field, we bring the energy. Ready to go!
Off the field, I build my brand.
At Jackson State, we make it happen.
State tell one story, my brand tells another.
This is Jackson State. This is family.
This is the KC-1400 Collective. Tiger Nation, we need each of you to join the movement.
Be the team behind the team. Support our NIL collective. Get signed up today.
Visit www.KC1400collective.com. VI love, go Tigers.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.
Hey, this True Thompson. True, you got to get a word for Tiger Nation, man. I love y'all. Tiger Nation. Do y'all love? Go Tigers, baby. Appreciate you.